Hey,
What's going?
what happened? Where George is?
Someone's trapped us in a topiary labyrinth.
Huh?
A maze made of fancy bushes, George. A puzzle. But the real question is, who could have...
We love puzzles! George, go first! Yay! Me find way! No, this way! Oh, no! Oh, Ape! It's impossible! George, so scared.
Nothing is impossible.
But this is George's favorite loincloth.
It's your only loincloth and our only hope. Now come with me. See? Now we know we've been here before.
Tickles.
It's the Secret Ape Council, George. Cover yourself.
Oh, no problem. Me need emergency loincloth.
Where do you keep that? Ahem. You have passed the Sacred Ape Council Sacred Maze Test.
What me win?
The test wasn't for you, it was for him.
Me? But why?
Ape, we'd like you to join the Sacred Ape Council.
And that is what it looks like when our normally reserved ape has his mind blown. You see, it's always been Ape's dream to be on the council.
Trick or treat. When I'm grown up, I'm gonna be on the Ape Council. They control the laws of nature. I accept. I accept. Wait, that is, unless George still needs me.
Ape dream come true. Me so happy.
Yes, let the ceremony begin.
But the Ape Council only invites new members when an old one passes on his rune. Who am I replacing?
Do you want the peel or not, Captain? Mind your own business. And with the flipping of the sacred switch, the ceremony is complete. Welcome to the Ape Council, Ape.
Hello, is this thing on?
You'll get the hang of it. Now, we must go. It's 2-for-1 spicy eagle wing night, and we don't want to be late. See you tomorrow for your first day on the job. Wink, wink.
George, I just want you to know that I'll miss you. Breathe, George. You don't have telepathic powers.
George miss Ape too. Lots and lots and lots. Who mentored George when Ape gone?
George, you're a grown man now. You don't need a man. You'll find someone, George.
Double mochaccino!
How did you...
We of the Ape Council know everything. It's our duty to ensure that the universe runs like clockwork. First, we make sure the sun rises on time. Done. Excellent! Let us have a mid-morning snack before we continue with our arduous tasks. Next, we make sure the grand waterfalls flow in the right direction. Another success for the all-important and impressive council. Let us break for an executive lunch.
Don't the falls always flow in the right direction?
Now, we must make sure the stars in the night sky are properly calibrated. And they are right.
Is this really all we do? George and I were to stop that creepy bush baby from being creepy.
Your enthusiasm shall be noted in the monthly newsletter, should you decide to start one. It's been a long day.
Not really.
But we still have one monumental task. We must check the seals on this cave.
What's so important about it?
Well, it's the danger portal of doom. Right, total doom.
The danger portal of total doom? Sounds fishy. What's inside?
Quit being nosy again. Seals look good. Another success for the all-important Sacred Ape Council. We are the best. Would you ladies like to join us for cocktail hour?
Are you sure these seals are good? Is this just masking tape? George? George! George, wake up!
Oh, hello, Ape. Hey, meet Gary, new mentor. We keep jungle safe.
But that lion's about to eat that zebra! Look!
Gary, what'd George do? Okay, Gary, if you say so. Hey, good plan, Ape.
I'm sorry, George. I have to go and find a better mentor than that Gary.
Woe is us! The seal has failed, and he has escaped.
Who's he?
He is Cecil. He was a counselor like us until he went crazy bananas.
By crazy bananas, he means Cecil got tired of how the council was just a bunch of lazy apes. He wanted to change things. First, for good. Like with the children's literacy campaign. So he tried again. And again, and again. But the selfishness of the Ape Council drove him mad. And then drove him evil. Before long, Cecil controlled the entire jungle.
Sure, triple volcano fountain, animal explosions, blah, blah, blah. But when he set our hot tub on fire, we knew we had to act. We took his banana peel and sealed him in this portal forever. Ish.
Where does it go?
Should we care?
And that is why you deserve to be destroyed. You may have taken my sacred banana peel, but I created something even more powerful. The pan-dimensional half-coconut helmet.
Cecil, I demand that you get lost!
And I demand that you feel an icy robe wind.
So cold.
Needy moss hug.
Oh, my personal space!
We have to do something.
He's too powerful! We grow weak!
Yes! Our power drains from our banana ruins. We're helpless. What? Mine feels fine.
No! Growing too weak to stay awake!
This can't be happening.
Now you see them for what they are, Ape. Lazy, no-good peel jockeys.
You think we should check it out? Okay, me go. You pretty good mentor, Woody.
You're not like them, Ape. Join me, and we'll make the jungle a better place. Let me show you what real power is.
You mean like a mentor, which is someone you listen to? How I used to mentor George?
Yeah, I know what a mentor is.
Okay, I'd love to get closer and join you, but...
But what?
But I need to get my nose clean first.
What?
Show me your powers.
Ah, you want to see what I can do? Okay, fine. How about this?
Impressive. But what if you wanted to sneak up on someone?
Now choose. Are you with me or not?
Well, off the top of my head.
I think I'll take back my offer.
His head, George. Eat his helmet, George!
Ah! What have you done? It took me all morning to carve that out.
Our plan willingness to do stuff, Counselor Ape. So I offer you my position as top banana of the Ape Council.
Really? But
Of course, I'd still be the official top banana, but you'll do all the top banana work.
I thought being in the council was what I wanted, but I already had my dream job as your mentor, George, and your friend.
Okay then, everyone else, hot tub at my place.
Come on, George, let's go home.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Ah, to be king of the jungle. Master of your domain. Respected by all creatures great and small. Or sometimes, not so much.
I really need to rinse, George.
Elephants, make space in water hole for Ape. Don't worry, Ape. George Elephant Whisperer. Elephants move, okay? Hey, no! Don't make George ask more nicely. Okay, that it. Here it come. Please move now! See? Elephants respect King of Jungle.
I'm afraid not.
What? Elephants respect lions more than George, King of Jungle? Crazy.
Not respect, fear.
Fear? What that mean? Oh, fear, yeah. Fear make elephants and George run.
It is a powerful motivator.
So, if George be like scary lions, then animals do what George say.
I suppose, but that's not...
Wow, it worked!
George!
Elephants scared of lions. Lions scared of lava. George bet all animals listen to Volcano, George.
I don't even know what that means! Burning rock good!
Whoa! Lava's scared of Ursula, lions scared of lava, elephants scared of lions, so George must be like Ursula. Wait, what Ursula afraid of?
Ursula, fear nothing!
Oh, you don't, do you?
Quiet, Sky Voice!
You're not even a little afraid of the bush baby of doom?
I'll have to remember that.
What bush baby of doom?
Oh, it's just evil, George. Pure evil. It lurks in the heart of the jungle, where it's wreaked terror since the beginning of time.
We have nothing to fear but fear itself. And the bush baby of doom.
Everyone fears the bush baby.
Then George go to Heart of Jungle and learn to be like Bush Baby. Then all animals listen to George.
Are you sure you want to do that? Ah! What just happened? How did we get here?
George, use edit. Now this right place for Doom Baby?
Few animals venture into the dark heart of the jungle, for the bush baby of doom is so feared, so dreaded.
Okay, we get it. George, do that edit thing again.
No, George learned Bush Baby's secret first. Aw, wait, no fair. It's cute. Look, Ape, not scary, cuddly.
George, be careful.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
You don't need the jungle to fear you, George. Everyone loves and respects you already.
Leave baby Rhino alone! Hey, George, serious!
Let's undo George now, okay?
Hey, animals listened to George.
They certainly did. What are those?
Oh, Ape, those fingers. Fingers.
George, I'm worried about you. You seem different.
You crazy ape. Me same old George. Huh?
I've seen this sort of thing before. Either your father was a jungle yeti,
Ow!
or someone's been bitten by the bush baby of doom.
He was definitely bitten, and clawed, and chewed, and then bitten again. But how did this happen?
Well, everyone knows that anything bitten always turns into whatever bit it.
Maybe George should have finished lunch then.
George is turning into a bush baby of doom.
Is there a cure?
Nope. George will go full bush baby by Thursday. Unless
Unless what?
it happens on Wednesday.
But what if something else bite George first? George, ready? Do it, Rocky. Give George big chomp.
George, rocks can't bite. And why would you want to be a rock anyway?
Hey, what Ape got against rocks?
Look, why didn't we get a human to bite you?
How did you do that?
Don't ask.
What happened to you?
It's a long story.
Magnolia, bite George, please.
What? Gross! No, you're covered in hair!
Just one nibble. Do it for science.
Hey, I'm the scientist here, so I decide what's for science. And biting George is definitely not for science.
Ow!
You're not Jungle Yeti!
Oh, George feel funny. What? There! George again! Right?
Maybe if we mix in some cute and majestic, we can get you back to normal.
Ah, you get bunnies to bite George?
Not exactly. Be brave.
It work? Ooh.
Not exactly.
Hey! Ow! Ow! How George look now?
Oop.
Rescue now! Fix George later!
George, wait! Oh boy.
Crazy horse should be careful playing around edge of... Oh, there, it okay. George, return baby bird nest 2, 3. Ow, stop! George, help! Wait, what's Birdie doing? George, friend!
George, you look incredible!
Magnolia not think George monster?
No, you're definitely a monster. But maybe a Nobel Prize-winning monster!
Come out, George. The jungle needs its king.
George not king, George monster. Even rocks and trees run from George. But George love you. Oh, thanks a lot, Rock. Now darkness, George's only friend. Darkness and Moss. Thanks a lot, Moss. Oh, come on. Oh, George just wanted respect. Now me just want to be normal.
I have one last idea, but you might not like it. Bring it out!
Bring what out? Hey! Go away, Bush Baby of Doom! This monster George cave!
You sure this is gonna work?
New idea! Bite him! Bite him, George!
You ruined life! Take this, Bush Baby!
Stage 1 complete.
You're leaving without George?
Am I?
George, like being king of Bungo.
Jungle, king of the jungle. Oh, George. Many of you have worried about George. Has he been cured, or is he still a disgusting, deformed combo beast? Well, see for yourself.
Kinda like George.
Ow!
Close enough for me.
Ow! Tree bite George! Hey, George always wanted to have tree hair.